Wait, what is this? Oh! Oh, there's a wet sensation all over my pants.
Whoa, what's through this cavernous area?
I think, and I could be wrong, it's the Sometimes vlog. You can't see us.
It's a yo-ho vlog that happens sometimes.
It's me, Justin. You can see my head. It's silhouetted in the cave.
Can you see me in it?
And Adam the Woo.
Whoa.
And
Here comes
today-
drop number 2.
Drop number.
I didn't mean to rhyme that.
Who?
But I did.
On Pirates of the Caribbean. We're going down. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh! The spray of the sea. I love it. It's Adam the Woo and I.
It's a good thing we're not in the front seat, we're in the second seat, because the front seat always gets the wettest.
I don't know if you all can see this, so we'll look at the pirates. They're better lit. We're riding on Pirates of the Caribbean all alone. There's no one else in our boat, in our vehicle. Just enjoying this. We love to ride and ride the pirate ride. So I'm just going to give you a little glimpse at pirates. We don't really even need to say
Pretty awesome. I've never had my own boat before.
Me
Well,
neither.
you're in it with me.
You're
But-
in here?
No, you are in this with me.
I
but
thought Jeff
technically,
Heimbach had been here or
but
something.
technically,
Look
we
at
pretty
this.
much have our own boat. Awesome.
We got the whole boat. Oh, look at that. That poor guy is working for very little result. Well, there's a lot of wine in that bottle. I'd just like to point that out. It never runs out. Where do you buy that stuff? It's beautiful.
It's
a
very
wonderful
difficult
thing.
not to sing along with it, even though they haven't started singing. You almost
wanna
want to
say,
start singing
yo,
ahead
ho,
of time.
Yo, what, ahead of the meter? Like singing it incorrectly? Look at this beautifulness. Sometimes we talk a lot on the Sometimes vlog. Sometimes we don't need to say anything at all. Although I will say that is the chest from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. That's called vertical integration, kids. Look at this cave. Adam, you are very familiar with Walt Disney World.
I am very
How
familiar with
different is Pirates of the Caribbean?
This one is probably almost twice as long. Probably not exactly twice as long, but at least 30 to 40% longer here than it is at Disney World.
Do you have this part? Do you have the Davy Jones talking?
The last time I was there, they actually did have this.
You tell tales, so says
Because you're kind of a
Davy Jones. I don't know what you think, but I always preferred not knowing what Davy Jones looked like.
That's
It was
true.
always more of a mystery.
Davy
It's
Jones'
scary.
locker.
Now I know what Davy Jones looked like, which is pretty terrifying.
He does look pretty creepy. I wouldn't want his hands on me. But I wouldn't want many people's hands on me, to be fair.
I have my hands on you right now.
Well, at least that answers some of my
Those
questions.
aren't pillows?
Yes. I remember before it was Captain Barbosa, too. I wonder what happened to that captain. Was he demoted? Is he now working underneath, below decks? Although it was a pretty good tie-in. If you're going to put Captain Barbosa in the ride, that's a pretty good spot. Look at how amazing all this is.
This is probably one of the coolest rooms in Pirates.
Yeah. Or anywhere.
That's just very true.
When I was a kid, I could not understand how they did this. How we would come in during the day, and then suddenly we were back outside.
or by thunder we'll burn the city to the ground.
Some people are not big fans of the movie tie-in to
One
the
thing
ride.
I am a big fan of, don't miss it, but up here there's some people fighting, some silhouettes. of a fighting either, is that a man or a woman, or is that two gentlemen
It could
fighting?
be two women.
Or two women, it could be.
I know
we
a lot
must
of
also,
girls
we,
that like
we
to
also,
fight.
we should probably reiterate that we are in this boat all by ourselves.
Yes, we would
So
normally
we're-
not be talking
We're
so
not
loud.
disturbing
No.
anyone other than those that are watching this vlog.
Or these pirates.
Don't be chickens.
Okay, here's my favorite part of Pirates of the Caribbean. Is this guy right here playing the flute. Wait for it.
Keep the lubber aloft, mateys. Hurry, Captain Jack Sparrow and the
I
treasure.
always think about that. Like,
I like that too.
we're gonna drown a guy. Quick, get the flautist.
Quick, Mr. I look like Mr. Smee.
Yeah. Get your flute.
Play a flute.
Which one of these fine ladies would you like to take on a date, Adam? The redhead?
Everybody goes for the redhead. I always like to go for the one that everyone doesn't go for.
Look at this
So
one.
I would go for the guy holding the rope.
I would go for the first one in line there, because she seems like she'd be really great. She looks like she's excited to be auctioned.
It kind of looks like Shelley Duvall from
Right?
Popeye film.
That's true.
Very similar.
Look at this whole area. Oh, I was gonna say, a lot of people didn't like the movie tie-ins. I thought they were very, very tastefully done. I really enjoy the fact that most of the ride is pretty much preserved from Walt's Day. Obviously, this room being the most different, and this spot being very, very different. But I'm sure they're working on it. Look at this.
This might be my favorite character on the ride.
This guy,
or the guy dangling with the
or the guy dangling with the foot. Yeah. Have a little old time rum. And of course, there's these guys, but they're missing something. Don't spoil it. What are these three minstrels missing? Listen to that sound. I'll give you a hint. It's very closely related to what I act like most of the time. Look at that.
What could that possibly be?
This I couldn't understand as a kid either. How did they do this?
This is a pretty amazing ride.
Once again, like to reiterate, like Adam said, no one else is in this boat. Normally we would never be sitting here blabbing and talking and disturbing other people riding. Look at this guy's pretty good. This guy's pretty good. But then this guy takes kind of takes the cake. Kind of my favorite guy. That loud.
When it comes to old school rides and old school Disney fans, what do people prefer most? Haunted Mansion, Tiki Room, or Pirates? Of those three, what do you think the fan favorite is? I have to go with the trilogy. It's just kind of, they're all equal in their own way.
Kind of are pretty equal. I don't know if there's as many for Tiki Room as there are for Pirates and Haunted Mansion though.
All right, well, let's just narrow it down to those two.
I think the Haunted Mansion people are far more vocal than the Pirates people, but you never see Pirates with a super short line unless there's just no one at the park. Everyone has to ride Pirates. Nobody comes to Disneyland, I don't think, and says, I don't feel like riding Pirates
I
unless
think
they're here
it's the
every
same
day.
with Pirates. And the same with Haunted Mansion, though,
I think
as
that's
well.
true. They're very, and they're so close together. Look at that, there's nobody in front of us in our boat.
In my opinion, Haunted Mansion is a more comfortable ride through. Because these seats, they are comfortable, but not as comfortable as a Doom Buggy.
Well, if you're going back in time, though, through a haunted pirate cave,
You don't want to be in
on
a
an
Doom Buggy.
adventure,
You don't want comfort.
you don't want comfort. You're looking for adventure and salty old pirates, says he. Eh? There's a hidden Mickey there. On one of those armored suits is a little Mickey. Now this is pretty good.
Now the real question is, did he get the gold?
Who?
Captain Jack Sparrow, did
Oh.
he get the gold?
And the question is answered here. Wow.
Drink up, lads. There's treasure enough for all. I shall take this paltry sum.
Johnny Depp?
Cover my expenses.
This is my favorite part, is the little blinking rat's eyes. I really, 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 really want, and if anyone out there can do this, I rarely ask for anything, but I've been looking for years for someone to build me a set of those blinking eyes.
That would be awesome.
Dude, I do not know how to
Someone
do that.
out there in cyberspace.
Somebody
can do
out there
that.
knows how to do that, and whoever they are, please get a hold of me. For years, I've been asking all my electronic nerd friends, and either they know how to do it, but they're like, oh, okay, that's a weird request. That's way on the bottom of my list of priorities. Or they're like, I don't even know. You know?
Did you notice down at the bottom of that hill that Johnny Depp's character, Captain Jack Sparrow, it's kind of sounded like he had a few daiquiris.
Well, he probably did. He probably had all the rum. He had enough gold to buy it.
Lots of rum.
The weird
You've
thing
been
is,
sponging for rum. How do you actually sponge for rum?
Sponging for rum?
I like a sponge.
I like
and soak it
sponging.
up?
Like, oh, I'm just here sponging for some money.
Oh,
or
you know
sponging
what?
for popcorn. And I like like the old school use of the word trolling. Oh, I'm just
The old
trolling.
school,
for-
not the new school.
I'm going
like
to
the
a thrift
trolls
store.
are going to leave some comments on this
Well,
one.
I'm going to the thrift store trolling for some cool Hawaiian shirts. I missed that.
Get a look at this real quick. At Disney World, the parrot has been removed.
Why?
Out front, they removed the talking parrot.
Oh, because this part actually sticks out in the front of the attraction.
There's a better queue line
Well, that's
in
kind of
Florida.
like the Tiki Room in the 60s used to have a bird like that would sit out front, the Barker bird that would try to coax people in, and that eventually was removed. I wonder if it's that it's outside so the weather starts to take effect.
Maybe. But they did redo the queue line.
Look
They
at
added
this.
fast pass and all that into it.
Lafitte's Landing, named of course for the pirate Jean Lafitte,
Remember, no flash.
a real-life pirate.
Now off with you.
Lots of Jean Lafitte references in your Look at that! Nobody around! The park and the ride are now closed. Thank you, Jeff, for being awesome.
Absolutely amazing.
That was awesome.
I have never
Just you.
ridden this by myself, not including you.
Right, because I'm nobody, so don't worry about me. Oh, look, they got their own boat too.
They got their own.
See, the park closed early today, like it does often.
No,
The
10 o'clock today.
Well, 10 o'clock's pretty early. It's not midnight. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that bayou there. The Blue Bayou awaits. I really need to eat at the Blue Bayou. I'm going to go eat at the Blue Bayou sometime soon because I really like the Blue Bayou. This is my favorite spot. It's really near to the accessible loading area. I'm just watching the people getting off the ride.
I will mention something else.
Happy
I will
faces.
mention something else real quick.
Look how happy they
At
are.
Disney World, you can actually not escalate up. They actually make you exit the ride in the boats from down
Raise
below
up
the platform on their own. So this is a Disneyland only.
Oh, that's awesome. See, I did ride Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney World with Adam the Woo actually years ago. I don't remember it all that well. Anyways, I'm home. I returned from my journey last night. I went home and slept well, but I could only sleep for like 6 hours or so. I popped back away because it was daytime. Got some errands done, went to the doctor, had the whole Hello.
What's up?
That's the best. Look at the pirate dance you just did. Went to the doctor, checked it out. No broken ribs, no punctured lung, just a lot of swelling and bruising on the inside of my ribs, they said, which is why I can't see it. Just a little bit of lumping and swelling, so I'm alive. Adam's just mystified by the beauty of Pirates of the Caribbean, and who wouldn't be, to be honest with you? Not only is it adventurous, but it's also beautiful. It was so beautiful, put that child gently to sleep. Gently to sleep. Look at him. He loves this place. He loves the pirate. So do I. So anyway, popped awake, went to the doctor. I did my duty. So what better place to come and wind down than Disneyland? Oh, what I was getting at is the park closed pretty early, so it's 10 o'clock. So a lot of people go, I don't want to come in March or February. Oh, see, look at it. Park's closed. Getting ready to touch it up and do all the wonderful things. So a lot of people don't like to come this time of year because they think it closes so early. How will I get on the attractions? There's no wait. For many of them, the best time of the year, in my personal humble opinion, is to come in March, well ahead of spring break, or in the fall, just after school starts. Because look at this. Granted that the park just closed, but it still looked like this just before closing. In the last hour of a night like this, you could probably do more rides in the last hour of a night like this, I was saying,
absolutely.
than you could do in half a day in the summer.
Especially when the park closes after
Yes.
8 or 9 o'clock, or
Yes.
tonight is 10. And I was actually enjoying, usually when I ride a ride, or anyone for that matter, when they get done riding, as Disney likes to call them, attractions,
Yes.
not rides.
You finish with
When
it.
you get off the ride, the first thing you want to do is exit very quickly and get onto the next attraction.
Yeah.
But if you actually get off that ride and just look around, there's a lot of things that you miss, because when you're getting on the ride, you're inundated with the queue line.
The theming of
Off the ride is actually
the
really
theming
super
of the
cool.
actual loading platform area is
It's pretty awesome.
awesome.
I didn't even notice, but like when you're looking at the other boats taking off, there's like a weird little like not a canoe, but like a boat
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah, yeah.
hanging out there. And where I was kind of hanging over the edge watching the boats come up the top, you can actually look way down that steep incline and see the water.
Photo bombing!
And hear Johnny Depp faintly talking and laughing hysterically of all the gold he has actually.
I like where you
Consume-
go near the handicap, or they don't call it that anymore, but I don't know the right word, I'm sorry. Loading area, there's a little walkway that leads out towards the parrot, obviously for maintenance or something, but even that is all themed out, like a little walkway through the
pretty
swamp
awesome.
and stuff. Look at this, Jabba the Hutt?
Look at this.
What? Hidden Mickey?
Kind of.
Mickey, you look different. Oh, that's okay. Mickey, you look different.
It's better from this angle.
Which angle?
This angle. See here?
I don't see it. I think you're lying.
No. Actually, it's kind of a stretch. There's a very fine line between hidden Mickeys and just three circles that are kind of like
I feel like
plateaued
hidden
together.
Mickeys are many times only in the eye of the beholder.
Hidden Mickey tables?
Let's put 3 tables into the shape of a Mickey.
Here we go.
I don't think we can actually move the table. Put 2 chairs next to the table. Nailed it. Genius. The guy's a genius. Great freaking trick. Oh. Nice hat. Very good. So now everyone's winding and wending their way.
I'm kind of hungry and there's nothing open.
Nothing
Bengal
open.
Barbecue is
That's because-
extinguished
I
itself.
was just about to say that's because people have made the Bengal tiger extinct. We can no longer eat tiger. I don't think it's actually extinct, but it's close.
Did they actually serve tiger?
Of course, it's Disneyland. No, I'm kidding.
That tiger, the Chris Rock stand up. That tiger didn't go crazy. That tiger went tiger.
Yeah, true. Look at this.
Here's
Closed
another conundrum.
Adventureland.
Here's another poll
Okay, I
I'd
like
to
this.
ask.
Another poll.
They sometimes
I
vlog
cannot. And by the way, I
viewers.
did not give any answer to the Haunted Mansion versus
Okay,
Pirates.
because
versus
no one really
Secret
cares about what your opinion
I
is.
don't think either one of them is my. I don't know. If you were to ask me which one of those is my favorite, I might say Pirates only for the duration. It seems so big. There's so much there. It's like you're
Correct.
getting more for your money if you make that choice. But I don't think I could actually choose. I'm
It's a
interested to
very
see
rare-
what other people vote. If you had to vote for one,
What would it be?
what would you vote for? What's the next poll?
The next question, the next poll, the next conundrum.
Is it going to be a Bazaar question?
very?
Then let's
very
ask it in the Bazaar.
What is better? What is most people who are annual pass holders, people who come here all the time, what is their favorite? Early morning rope drop or at close, and why? Did
I'll answer
you
that one.
leave that answer down below?
You would probably say.
I like both of them. I'm enjoying the
But
moment
you
right
love-
now. I'm enjoying the moment
You
right now.
love rope drop.
The reason I like
morning.
rope drop is because the park is completely spotless.
Look at this.
There's
I
not a
want
spot.
all of this. I have these and these, but I don't have this. I want all these.
Here's a
wonderful
question,
things.
too.
You should buy all those.
What
for
do
my
you
birthday.
actually use this for?
Yeah. What is this for, Shelby?
It's for storing all of your hopes and memories and dreams.
I'm gonna need a bigger
What if I need-
container. Do you have something
I
a
need
little
a bigger
bigger
Dole
than this?
Whip. We're gonna need a
I
bigger
have-
Dole Whip.
We're gonna need a bigger Dole Whip.
And
Stop.
this is Jaws. We're gonna need a big.
We're gonna need a bit. We need a bigger
Well, you know,
whip.
you can always buy 2 and just kind of like.
Oh, we can just
and
get
like
more.
Start, like,
What
gluing
size
the tops
picture would
together.
you? What size picture would you put in this frame exactly?
Oh, I have these too.
Tiny.
goals.
Very teeny.
Your life
tiny.
goals, she
Very
said.
teeny-
A picture of your
very
life. A
teeny,
picture of
tiny
your
stuff.
tiny life goals.
Maybe like achievements might be more accurate.
How do we escape? We've been locked in the bazaar.
How do we get out of here?
Extra pants in the back.
We have to live here for
How do we get out of
finally.
here?
So that was the secret all along to living in Disneyland.
Wait,
Just
we're
be
trapped.
in the bazaar.
This is so bizarre.
I see what you did there, and I approve. No, how do we get out for real?
How do we get out of here?
Oh, there's a hole in the wall. It's called a door, and that's how we exit the building. I love it. Well, I
I know
don't
she was
hate it.
being very friendly, but it seemed like she was giving me a little diss on my life
She
dreams.
does.
She goes, "You could put all your life dreams in a thing that's this size."
She's
And then-
sassy.
Yeah, a little.
I think she wanted, I
pants.
think she. You might want to ask her. if She wants to go to Red Robin later.
Are we going to Red Robin?
Are we? We could
You're
try.
giving it away?
Well,
You're gonna upload this before we go?
no,
or
this will
after?
probably be uploaded after.
We're going to the Red Robin on 366-999 14th Street
That's it. That's the
in
one.
Los Angeles.
California.
We'll be there.
9200234. How many numbers?
Spoiler alert.
How many numbers are in the zip code? Anyway.
Oh, you know what? They're doing something in front of the
Oh,
castle.
what was the poll? I interrupted it.
Oh, the poll? No. I was.
Well, let's go look in front of the castle. What
What's
was it?
better? Rope
Oh.
drop versus.
I interrupted my own
nighttime?
self because I was going to say
That question is being answered
I
right
would
now in the form of
think
comments.
that you would
Oh,
say rope
they
drop.
got it lit up.
Yeah, let's go take a look. But I would definitely say this, the afterglow that last ride, you get off, and maybe you get off on Small World is one of my favorites to get off of last, and you walk all the way through the park after closing. Look at this. Disneyland is used for all kinds of stuff, private events, but also filming stuff for TV shows, obviously, commercials, web stuff, different
What do you
stuff.
think they're filming out
So they
here?
do filming out here all the time. So it's not unusual to see things rolling
Not
off the filming.
unusual
To see Disneyland things and stuff. But look at this.
That went well.
Yeah, we nailed it. You can
Nailed
tell.
it.
You can tell we rehearsed that.
Is that Tom Jones?
Quite a bit.
Tom
Yes,
Jones?
that's definitely Tom Jones. He's Scottish.
Tom Jones is here.
Isn't that weird?
Right
Because
now?
yeah, I think they are Tom Jones.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. You can see what they're filming. Earlier, we were informed that this is something in-house, so Disney is filming their own Disney things. Since there are 15,000 other cameras out here, I don't think it's a problem that we're taking a picture.
The real question is, what is actually happening?
Well, they're doing, obviously, filming these people coming out of the castle and having a good time. Much like we always come out of the castle and have a good time. Now, if you've ever tried to take your picture in front of the castle at night, you'll know it's very dark here. You can't always get a great picture like this. Screenshot that, someone. So they have these balloon lights that they shoot up into the sky to cast light on all of this crowd. I wish we could get up there and take a selfie with that lighting in front of the castle.
That looks pretty
Because we'd be
fantastic.
lit up
We
like
can actually
this.
see ourselves.
Look it, we'd be like this with this behind us. So ye masters of Photoshop, what we need is this with this. With this. Okay, they understand.
Have you pointed out the crazy balloons?
Yeah, the light balloons. That's what I was talking about, that it's so well lit. So these people are doing their job much more professionally than the things we film.
I film everything myself.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what a flashlight is, not unless one of those bulby things.
I was just thinking,
The
well, I was just
festoon down.
talking earlier about how, when we were looking at all this equipment, about how whenever I am like, oh, it's too dark, we're going to go to the Small World thing and show, after that fire thing in the Sometimes vlog, we want to show what happened, because there was a rumor that Small World
we
had
would have
burned
one of
down.
those balloon things.
We didn't have a balloon, so Adam just shined his cell phone light at me. That's the kind of budget we're working with.
This is it, right here. This is actually not
This
a
is the
piece of
budget.
machinery either.
Well, true.
But in comparison to this,
Look, they have a whole rack of poles. What do they need these poles for?
they're taking a pole also. We took our
Oh,
pole.
well, they're taking
Sometimes
several
pole.
poles.
And they're taking theirs.
That's why they need so many staff. So they're clearly shooting in and all around there, but it's nothing.
All right, that was exciting.
Nothing too exciting.
Now, I wanna see the
Everyone
finished
always does it
product.
when they visit Hollywood or they come out to LA and they see different filming things. They're filming something. It must be so exciting. Let's stop and
You
watch.
notice we started walking away, and now everyone is
Wow.
walking away. Now we have a clear
But
shot.
okay, well now we have a clear view, or maybe they're telling everyone to leave. But as you can see, this is what filming is like. I've been an extra in several movies. See, you have too, right? You've been an
You
extra.
know what?
in
I'll tell you a
movies.
funny extra
Okay,
story.
good.
I went to do
Like,
a movie, an
extra,
extra, and I
extra.
sat around for 8 hours, and they said, in about an hour from now, we're going to use you for this scene.
Right.
I got tired of waiting, and I left. So I waited the whole day, ate a bunch of craft services to the layman terms. That means
Food.
free food.
Free food.
And the cheese sticks especially. I was
Oh.
loaded up on cheese. Not
Ladies.
fermented cheese. Loaded up on cheese.
He's loaded
And then
with
I
cheese,
left.
ladies.
And the crazy thing is, an extra gets paid $50 a day.
What?
And
I got paid
still,
80.
I still got paid. And I got
That's
and
genius.
I ate my own weight in
That's
cheese.
genius. Your own weight in cheese? How much did you weigh then, though?
318 pounds.
Ooh.
That's actually not true.
What's
at all.
318 pounds worth of
In
cheese
cheese?
cost? Someone
Kind of
figure
like
that
dog
out.
years. Dog years and cheese.
See, they're walking through, filming wonderful things.
Wait a second. Should I be quiet? Well, I'm talking very loud.
Yes.
That's pretty
She wants
cool.
to know we're vlogging. She's part of the Ohana. Hello.
Say hi, guys.
See, everyone's out here enjoying looking at this. Oh, I was gonna say, when you come out to LA and you see people filming, you think it's gonna be really exciting. And if you're an extra, it's gonna be so
pretty
exciting to be an
boring.
extra. It is pretty boring.
It's
You
pretty
wait.
boring.
There's a lot of waiting.
It's kind of like
because
this vlog. Kind of like this vlog.
the
pretty
better something goes up in quality, the more equipment and the more people it takes. The more equipment and the more people it takes, the longer it takes to set up that perfect. Oh, here they go. They're dimming it down to the perfect level.
Dumbing it down or dimming it down?
Dimming it down.
I'm dumbing it down.
Well, I'm
dumbing
always
it down
dimming
by
it
being
down.
in the vlog. You're dimming it down.
So they're getting ready.
I'm dumbing.
We caught the beginning of the rehearsal, so it's just people
All right.
walking out.
Just
They're
rehearsal.
filming- They're just
The
filming happy
practicing
people walking out. Yeah.
Shiny, happy people.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it takes such a long time. So the benefit of our ninja filming,
The benefit of the 2015
is that we can film stuff that happens right when we can film this right when it happens. And of course, once it runs to 20, 30 minutes.
John Lithgow?
I like John Lithgow? Did you know we're on the third rock from the sun? Is that true, or are there more floating things in between that aren't planets? I'm not sure.
I love that guy in Harry and the Hendersons.
Dude, me too.
Such a good movie.
In the Twilight Zone.
I don't
the
think
feature film.
I don't
Twilight
really
Zone?
like the second.
There
Harry
wasn't
and the
a second.
Hendersons. There was.
There was a part 2.
I'm pretty sure Harry and the Hendersons had a part 2, or
What
am I
do
just
people-
thinking
here's
of
another-
Caddyshack 2?
Here's another poll when it comes to Twilight Zone and
Yeah,
the
it
Twilight
definitely
Zone.
had a part 2, where he has the whole little family of Sasquatches. Am I going crazy?
I never saw part 2. Was
There
Lithgow in it?
has to be part 2. I don't think he
See,
was.
I'm thinking of
if there
Shatner doing the
was.
original Twilight Zone on the airplane.
If
and
there's
then
no Harry and the Hendersons
then
part 2, oh, I
Lithgow
might be getting
did
confused
it.
with the show.
Yes, the show.
See, I'm getting confused with the show. There might have been a part 2 movie, though. I don't know.
There needs to be.
By the way,
If there wasn't, there should be. John Lithgow's still around.
I waved in your guys' face.
Oh, that's okay. Wave a wave.
Do you know if there's a Harry and the Hendersons part 2?
Did you ever see Harry and the Hendersons? There isn't. So I'm getting confused with the show. Because there was a
Yeah,
TV
there was
show.
a show, but
so,
there's only one.
Okay, so there's only one movie, so they should make a part 2,
They
right?
should, because we watch it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
watched the Harry and the Hendersons show?
No, it's the movie.
Oh, the movie.
That's
yes.
a great movie.
It is.
John
It's a great
Lithgow. The guy that looks a lot like John Lithgow sitting over there.
over there.
Is
That's
there?
what
Oh,
started.
that's how you got started on
They
it.
got
But John
started.
Lithgow's still alive.
Very random.
He's still kicking it. They should make a part 2.
Still
Here you go.
kicking it.
They need a Kickstarter for that.
People who believe in Bigfoot, they really should.
They should. I am a hopeful skeptic, or a skeptical
believer.
in Bigfoot.
So I tried to interrupt
I
you.
do
but-
believe
and
in
then you
Bigfoot.
interrupted me.
Oh, Jer Bear.
Care Bears?
Jer
Care
Bear?
Bear. So let me get back to the third poll.
Okay.
We got the 3 polls. We have Haunted Mansion versus Pirates.
Versus
we have
Tiki Room.
opening versus close.
Right.
And then we have which person did it better, William Shatner or John Lithgow. The Twilight Zone.
Something on the wings.
There's something on the wing. What's the John?
No, there's. I'm telling you, it was there just a moment ago. There's something. I can't explain. Something on the wing.
Which guy did it better? Lithgow really brought it home in that performance.
But
Actually,
he
Twilight Zone movie.
he stood on the shoulders of a giant there.
That's true.
It's like if someone
Of
did
Harry?
an amazing
The Hendersons?
right. If somebody did an amazing rendition of Rocket Man now,
Talking about Shatner?
if someone did one now, it's like they had Shatner to boldly go before them where no one else had gone before.
Shatner's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is pretty epic too.
That's true.
Are you guys doing that for YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? Woo, YouTube!
Did you ever find Jer Bear?
Yeah, Jer
Okay.
Bear's back there.
Okay, good. That rhymes as well.
Here's the real question: Shatner or John Lithgow when it comes to the
Twilight
Twilight Zone, something on the wing scene? Whoa!
Whoa,
Bleep that out. That's
sorry,
It's a family
sorry.
show.
It's Disneyland. So
We made it. We made it.
What he said was fork. He was thinking about
Right.
Food.
Fork.
channel are you guys?
okay. So what'd you say, John Lithgow or William Shatner? Or how about this? Is it better to be here at Disneyland opening or Disneyland closing? Closing.
All right.
Okay. What's the best
Have you
ride?
ever been here for the opening?
Yes.
All right.
What's the ri-
He was just here
What's the
yesterday.
best one? Tiki Room, Haunted Mansion, or Pirates? 3 classic rides, kind of all in a row.
Pirates of the
Pirates, yeah,
Pirates.
Over Haunted Mansion. It's Haunted Mansion though. You're
I
wearing
know,
a
I
Ghost
know.
House shirt.
I love the Haunted Mansion. I love the Haunted
The
Mansion.
jury is still deliberating
All right,
over that
see,
one.
It's
Jer
bull.
Bear says Haunted Mansion.
Bull.
Haunted Mansion, no Walter
Oh, look at that. This is the Sometimes vlog. Just look that up. Sometimes vlog.
Sometimes vlog?
Vlog. I can't believe we all have to use that word now. It's 2015, so we have a new word in our vocabulary. Thanks, guys. Dun, 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 dun. So we're making our way out. We got 1 more minute to go. So we're at 30
I can't believe
minutes.
he dropped the F-bomb.
Did he?
Yes.
I'm kidding.
dropped
Let's
the
just all try to forget that happened.
Man, John Lithgow brings out the best in all of us. Goodness.
We try to keep
That
it
took me
as
by surprise.
we try to keep it as PG as possible. We try not to even get PG-13.
Was there an F-bomb in Harry and the Hendersons?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
if
That's a
other
good
people
trivia
do it, I can't really prevent it.
No.
So I can't bleep it because
That
this is
took me
just
by
going to get
surprise.
straight uploaded. So I apologize for the crudity
Dude,
of the vlog.
I can't wait to rewatch this. What's better, Lithgow or Shatner? Beep. That was
Well, anyway,
awesome.
we got to go.
All right. See you guys later.
Lipfastdieport.com.
This is a long
Spreadshirt.com. It is. AdamTheWoo.spreadshirt.com.
Check me out.
We have shirts.
I have the Adam the Woo channel and the Daily
We
Woo
make
channel.
some new shirts
Yeah.
on stuff.
Live fast.
Oh yeah, we got Live Fast Dieport, the website. We got
Too much happens. No
channel.
one's even
It's just a
watching
lot
this
of
to the
stuff.
end. If you're watching this to the end, make sure they leave a comment. I want to know who watches your vlogs all the way to the end, just like they watch my vlogs. all
Ooh,
the way
yeah,
to
if
the
you
end.
watch this to the end, we need a code word. We need a code word as we depart Disneyland that you made it all the way
It
to
can't
departure.
be the four-letter word that we just heard.
No,
It has to
no,
be
please don't
something
leave that
else.
comment. And by the way,
How about fudge?
yes, okay.
Fudge. That's
Leave
the code.
fudge.
Fudge is the code word, just like in the Christmas story when he's changing the tire.
Oh,
fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge. I was gonna say, for the record, by the way, we try to keep it as PG as possible. So please, if you can possibly do it on the comments and things on the social media, because there are children and families
Keep it
who enjoy this
clean.
stuff. Keep it as clean as
We
you
keep it
can.
clean.
We
You keep it clean. I keep it
You can
clean.
keep it clean, and they're gonna keep Disneyland clean. Look how clean this is. It's closing. There were thousands of people here all day, and other than some leaves which got here in the wind, look how clean this place is. The Creeper Peepers of Narnia.
Who knows what Sometimes vlog that was from?
Figure it out.
Is that from a Sometimes vlog or the Daily Woo?
I don't even remember.
Someone will figure that out. Oh, fudge.
Oh fudge. So if you made it
Fudge.
all the way out the gate with us, all the way from closing, which by the way, at the point which I started this video, it was 1 minute before closing. It was 9:59, which means you
We're
made
out.
it.
We've officially done it.
So if you made it this far,
6
leave the code word Oh fudge. It needs to be Oh fudge.
So we're going to Red Robin right now.
So we're gonna try to go to Red
The one
Robin.
in LA. What was the address again? 227-964
2342 18th Fake
Get
Street.
some food, some gluten-free food for you, my friend.
Gluten-free burgers. And then we'll have done our duty.
And then we're going to go home and sleep well. Oh, fudge.